Alright, you guys, rise and shine. It is Thursday, October the 9th, 9:52 a.m. Looks like, let's check out this planetary hour. Planetary hour, Venus. Alright, I was going through a few transits here. We've got a lot going on today. Alright, so on the 9th, Moon in Taurus all day. Semi-square over to Neptune Aries, quincunx to Sun Libra, sextile to North Node Pisces, biquintile to Sun Libra. We're looking at a sextile to Jupiter Cancer, trine over to Venus in Virgo, semi-sextile Chiron Aries, and sextile to Saturn Pisces. Alright, I'm already like pre-fresh shuffling here. I got surprise card out and the show card. Somebody's going viral or something's happening like in another way. The way that you're able to like create and express yourself. There's a lot of sextile energy here. Lots of harmony, lots of auspiciousness, lots of good luck in connection to your organization. Okay, maybe there's something you're being put in the spotlight for. Let's take a look right now where we are with this moon in Taurus, 21 degrees. Earlier this morning, we were tapped in with spiritual forces as I was reading into this energy in connection to awakenings. And now I'm seeing we're stepping into the 21st to the 25th degree, all about authority. It says finger pointing in an open book. All right, careful discrimination of wisdom. A balance must be found between receiving guidance and self-determination of wisdom. Seeking guidance, it is sometimes helpful to use the oracular function of sacred text by opening such a book at random, for example, and intuitively discovering personal meanings in a line. It says, yet taken too far, this can create an overdependence and diminished self-reliance so that the personal will and freedom of choice are inappropriately sacrificed. All right, so be careful that you're not being controlled by a specific organization. All right, just by you being put into the spotlight for whatever reason. The 10-10 portal could be of significance. That's happening tomorrow. Okay. Typically, that's like a doorway opening up for lots of abundance. The number 10 is associated to the 10th house, so it has to do with career, public image, reputation. Could have a lot to do with moving forward, having a position of like leadership. All right, but also the number 10 is associated to the Wheel of Fortune. So is it working in your favor here? Because you got some sort of surprise coming, it says. All right, if you're putting into the spotlight or the way that you express and you create something that's going to radiate a lot of joy, something that's going to happen beyond your imagination. All right, it's like you're blowing up with something here. All right, but be careful you're not being controlled by an organization is what it looks like. Alright, because then you'll be experiencing lots of losses as well. Saturn is in Pisces, and that's at a sextile today with this moon in Taurus. I'm seeing the moon in Virgo here. We were speaking about that last night. Solar eclipse took place in the moon in Virgo. First quarter moon took place in the moon in Capricorn. So there's something about like the 6th house and the 10th houses which all have to do with work. Okay? Let's see what this is. If it has to do with work, you could be definitely celebrated at this time, increasing your efforts in order to achieve your goals here. Exactly. In regards to work. It's kind of like getting your boots on the ground type of energy. All right. And putting in the work, whether this is just you or collaborating with others so that you can receive, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to succeed in here. All right. Celebrations happening, and then you got distant friend that's thinking of you. So if it's a conventional type of relationship that you have, or you know, whatever you do for work, just make sure that there's discipline and structure in connection to this energy. Let me just go in transit real quick and give you guys some time frames for today. So specifically, they want me to focus on the Saturn and Pisces transit today, which is at a sextile to the moon. That's happening at around 8:30 p.m. All right, so there's a surprise coming in regards to something that you do in the spotlight. I don't know what that's all about, but it could be in regards to how you're going to be achieving your goals. All right, just be careful that you're not being controlled here. Maybe there's a decision that has to be made. Typically, the Jupiter and Capricorn energy can speak about having to make a decision. Alright, so there could be a decision that you have to make or some sort of adapting to changes here in regards to what this organization is. I'll pull a little bit more on this. You're being assisted here with your dreams is what it says. Something's transforming in the energy. Let me clarify some of these energies coming through here. I see purity, I see the hurricane, I see empty, and I see gratitude. Alright, so I don't know if this is something that you're trying to clear out of your energy so that you're moving in the sense of humility here. But there is some sort of destruction or upheaval or some sort of sudden disaster that comes out of nowhere, it looks like. Alright. Justice. I don't know if it took place in court. Fortune. See what I'm saying? Something that stresses you out kind of like changes your destiny here if you just kind of allow things to just go as they should. Some sort of sudden disaster, some sort of destruction that may have left your life. Alright, like you're going to be appreciating something on the other side because it looks like you have a switch up in your energy here. Show me what you're doing in work. There's something about Pisces being in the 10th house or Pisces being in the 2nd house in regards to whatever this is. So Geminis and Aquariuses, Libras, air signs, I feel like you guys are being called out. There's a lot of money here. Like a lot of money. Alright, due to a court case, and it could be with a Gemini. I'm seeing the Lovers or just having to deal with a situation or a choice that you make in regards to something that was resolved in court. Alright, 10 of Pentacles, the King of Cups. I'm seeing like the opposition of like Virgo and Pisces here as well. So that confronted. Maybe this has something to do with the mother of a child. Okay. There's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy here. There's a fire sign child, Aries, Leo, Sag. Alright. Something going on here. What's happening? There seems to be some sort of destruction taking place. What's the destruction all about? Heavy on the Sagittarian energy. There's boundaries up, like spiritual boundaries up right now. Again, if you're moving in this energy of purity and innocence, then there's some sort of upheaval that's taking place in order to empty and or clear your energy, to purify your energy. It's like happening very quickly too. Show me the Knight of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, you step into abundance. What does this King of Cups have to do with this? Is this that Saturn and Pisces energy? Because it kind of feels like you're taking losses here if something is being controlled in the background. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Saturn and Pisces. You're taking losses. So you having connections to that water sign, it looks like you're taking losses. Again, I was hearing Saturn and Pisces in the 2nd house in regards to your money, what you do for work. It's been a burden here. You've been trying to remain strong. So if you're the Empress energy, then you are the Empress to something either that you created or you're the Empress to a child. Right? A mother to a child. It's almost like you birthed something new, but it looks like it's for work. But why are you experiencing this? Lots of emotional loss is what you've dealt with? Is that why you're getting paid out? See what I'm saying? This is crazy. Spirit's telling me something here. Look at this energy. Walking away from feeling controlled. This is the same exact energy. Feeling controlled and experiencing losses. This is it, right here. What are you trying to tell me here? Feels almost like you're cursed or something. Is that what this is? 6 of Wands. Because something's in the public eye. Because you're in the spotlight. Are you getting reciprocated for this? Because again, something comes through in another way. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be surprised how it comes through in another way. Show me the surprise card then. You got a soulmate connection. Show me the soulmate connection. So if that's what you're birthing new, that's a Venus and Cancer energy, that would be this. In regards to work. Show me the Empress. Can't make it up. You get your counterpart. So if you experience loss in what you're doing here, it's either you pick... This is crazy because it came out in like yesterday's reading or the day before yesterday's reading for the energy check-in. All right, something comes in another way. If you lose out on a loving partnership here because you're birthing something new in regards to your creativity, then something comes through in another way. Your soulmate energy comes through what you do in the spotlight. Show me more. This person is going to help you walk through what you don't see. All right, the amount of knowledge that you have and how you're going to unwrap yourself here to be able to continue to make progress moving forward, to build some sort of firm foundation for yourself. And it has to do with your work. So love is not involved in any of this right now. It has to do with what your dreams are. Someone's coming through and assisting and supporting you in your brand new beginning here. It's about time. That's how I heard it. Yes. It's about time. Show me the Ten of Cups. You just have to remain submissive to it. That's the problem. Yeah. Could be an Aries. I got the 2, 3 of Wands here. The Emperor is here. Yeah, this is someone that's going to teach you some sort of lesson. I just seen the King of Wands and the King of Swords. All right, they're like mentors. Have lots of knowledge and wisdom. The Death card, Queen of Cups. Show me more. The Ace of Pentacles. Something's transformed in your energy. The Chariot. I mean, I got Cancer energy out here 3 times. Is it because Jupiter's in Cancer? What's going on with the Seven of Swords? What is the strategy here? There's negotiations happening, but it's happening behind the scenes. That's the strategy. No one is supposed to know about it. Moon in Libra. More than likely, that's when your soulmate's coming in, if that's what this is. See how these 2 swords are left in the ground? And this one's running away with 5 of them. That 5 of swords is enough of the gossip, enough of the, you know, the chattering, the rumors. It's like something's about to be put in display for someone to see. But it's a strategy. Okay. Hasn't happened yet. But it looks like whatever you birthed new is coming in a different way. You created this energy and manifested apparently your soulmate through what it is that you do in the spotlight. Something comes through unexpectedly. Okay. So then there's like the celebration, there's a party, something like that. Birth of the conception of a child or an enterprise. All right, so your business takes off, guaranteed success with the star behind that one. All right. You're bringing order into the workplace or order into your life. Yeah, moving forward independently. So you're going to be single. Okay. Focusing on the money. All right. You might have a Sun and Taurus in your energy as a friend. Could be lust there. Be careful. So I'm seeing Mars and Scorpio's energy. There could be a sense of revenge here. Just could be just sexual matters. Focus more on what you're discovering overall. And it looks like that's actually part of it. It's weird because I see the romance card right behind it. All right. That could be like indecision coming up as well. We spoke about that energy. Things are going to start speeding up like very, very quickly. Very fast. All right, what else do we need to see? Uh-oh. Did I just do that? Yeah, I did. All right. Let's see here. Family is coming out. Root chakra. So your community, your tribe, and where you have a sense of belonging is here. Creativity. Imagination, expression, originality, and passion. And money. Alright, so family, creativity, money, and I see insights on the bottom of the deck here. You have a sense of understanding exactly what's happening around you. Tell me more about the family dynamic. Told you were going to have to remain submissive to something or somebody. This could be your tribe and what you do creatively. Right? Your originality, whatever you're doing here, it's regarding your passion. That's where your finances, you have a sense of power, abundance coming your way. Show me family. The Sun in Virgo. Show me the Sun in Virgo. What's happening with your health, it says. Alright, so your health needs to be stabilized overall. Starting at the root chakra, it has to do with your foundation, your money being the most significant here. Alright, you could be discriminated or something in the workplace here. I'll see the 6th house twice. Why is discrimination here? You are discriminating your health. Or your family is discriminating your health. Your romantic lover is discriminating your health. There could be discrimination in the workplace in regards to what you do regarding work. But this is supposed to draw you into your money because I'm seeing romance and it has to do with the 2nd house. Venus in the 2nd house is in its domicile. There's money out here. There's finances here. Show me the creativity. I feel like the angels are in the background playing Cupid as well. 10:10 on the clock. Tomorrow's date is significant. I'm telling you. You keep seeing it. There's a portal opening up tomorrow. It's weird. I was trying to look at the time frame on the clock in the chat. 17 minutes. So the star card energy. Again, I feel like you're. What is this? If someone tries to come and seduce you in some sort of way to remain optimistic about this creative project, I don't know if this is kind of where they're having you make a decision, because it could be that if you do this independently, it's affecting your romantic life again, and or your family. There's discrimination in what you do for work, I'm trying to tell you, and then it's affecting your money here. Show me your abundance. It's because of what you're discovering. That's part of your fortune. It kind of feels like you have to pick and choose here. I don't like this. Yeah. Your money comes from your creativity and what you've discovered. It's part of your fortune. But it kind of feels like you have to pick and choose right now in between your creative project and or how you're going to be getting your money. Again, Mars is in Scorpio. Mars is meant to take action in regards to its like it in its domicile energy. I don't know if you're seeking revenge with someone here. Alright, but this could be speaking about how you're having a phenomenal achievement with something. And it's kind of like off with the head with your projects. You know what I mean? It kind of looks like it's taken off here. And you're not worried about who's sleeping with who kind of energy. But then why is there losses? Saturn and Pisces again? Yes. It's weird. Revenge and loss and defense. Somebody's on the defense here, or you are. So if you're seeking revenge, don't, because you're going to experience losses. If you're on the up and up and you're having something come through in another way, and it's in regards to your family and how people have been discriminating your health and your romantic life, and if your focus has been on creativity and you're being seduced in a way where it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to focus my independence here, I'm going to remain optimistic about this, then your money takes off, your fortune comes in. There's no blockage there. But if you're moving and seeking revenge, there's a blockage in your money. That's what it looks like. What is the Mars trine? I think we spoke about this on October the 29th. The Mars in Scorpio trining over to Saturn and Pisces in retrograde. 1 second. Yes, it's happening on the 29th. And that's when the moon is in Aquarius. We spoke about this energy already. So whatever you're doing independently in regards to your creativity, it may already be taken off. I see heavy on like spiritual stuff out here. Like getting creative with the spiritual stuff. I'm seeing lots of mutable houses, what you do for work, if it has anything to do with spirituality, how you're being submissive to spirit, all right, or your tribe, your culture, and whatever you're doing creatively. If you're doing something online, if you're discovering through higher knowledge, you're finally opening up this portal of creating a sense of abundance and fortune coming from this. Okay. Show me more. They're illuminated at the third eye. So I'm seeing the sacral chakra, the base chakra, the third eye chakra, and the throat chakra. There could be some sort of self-evaluation happening right now, so introspection. Taking place with Saturn retrograding in Pisces, and how and why you're experiencing losses. It's again, you're showing like how you're planting your seeds and showing potential for something. Like the possibility for something to change. The exchange of information is here with the chat card. Alright, so maybe you're inquiring some sort of disclosed information and that's what you're discovering here. You're being assisted and or supported in this. And you possibly do it in the media. Because again, it's coming through as you've been in the spotlight and you having some sort of victory here. Being assisted and or supported during times of loneliness. Alright, do you feel empty? Depression? Connection to your family. Okay, I see why. There could be a lot of discrimination in connection to your romantic life, your health, in regards to your family. This is what pushed you to do whatever you're doing creatively. It kept you submissive to this. You've remained optimistic. You're moving forward independently. And now you're birthing in your brand new fortune. Show me how you're being cared for at this time. There's something about you teaching, assisting, and or supporting or accompanying someone. Maybe you felt forced to do this. Felt forced to go after some sort of assistance or support. Kind of like having to surrender and accept whatever that is. What is this disclosed information? There's jealousy here. Uh-oh. Okay. There could be some sort of like competitiveness in your energy. You could feel like paranoia if someone's like, I don't know, like overly dependent in your energy. Someone's not really, I don't know, there's an exchange of information, but you can feel that there's jealousy here. So if someone's trying to like discriminate you or what you've gone through or what you've experienced in regards to how you're creatively making your money, then it kind of feels like your potential is going where? It makes you feel empty. So Spirit is saying, all right, well, focus, because something's going to come through in another way. Show me what this is. Why is the chat card here tapped in with jealousy, connected to the emptiness? What is happening here? That's what's being put into the spotlight. All right, so you're planting seeds because you're being vulnerable. If what you're chatting about here or how you're exchanging some sort of information is making someone feel jealous or making someone feel a sense of emptiness and you're putting this in the spotlight, then it looks like there needs to be something that, I don't know, loneliness, family, care, yield. You need some sort of assistance or support. Yeah, you need to seek out, I don't know if you're like seeking out a different route. Show me this. So you're seeking out your passion rather. Okay, so this could be something that's happening legit in your life right now, right? Let's say that you have family issues connected to your romantic partner. There's people discriminating you in the workplace. You have to focus on your health. You got a lot going on, like a lot. So if you're getting creative and you know and you can kind of sense what another person wants from you, but you know that you have to move forward with something independently and remain optimistic about this creativity, this is how you're discovering the new you. You're showing and or self-expressing and bringing in your fortune. All right, so it's also drawing in your soulmate connection. So the person that's willing to come in and connect with you, because they could be experiencing the same thing. You could be influencing this person to kind of understand what you've gone through and how you felt a sense of loneliness and emptiness, and now you're cleaning up and emptying out all of this and purifying your energies. So it's kind of like helping and conveying others to just kind of like a paint a different picture in their life, rather. All right, show me the revenge energy here. Why is Mars and Scorpio of significance? Which we just seen the opposition to the moon in Taurus with this energy yesterday. The way that you're utilizing your revenge is, or your sense of authority, quote unquote, because Mars has a sense of authority to it, is utilizing your skill for your wisdom and experiences and putting it out there. And it's helping transform other people, and it's helping you have your brand new beginning as well. So as we just spoke about, give me 1 second. A finger pointing in an open book. This is how you utilize. You're not seeking out revenge. You're having a phenomenal achievement in how you've overcome loss and how you've defended yourself. That's what this is. Okay. I see the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card, 1019 on top. So it shows how you remain adaptable, and we're getting ready to step into this moon in Gemini this weekend, and where we're going to see it trine over to Pluto, where transformation's taking place for you. All right, let's see. Yeah, so this is exactly what's happening. So with the moon in Gemini ingressing out on the 1010 portal, the trine that's taking place to Pluto and Aquarius is opening up, where there's a transformation that's about to happen in your life. Big deal. Brand new beginnings. And again, I'm being drawn to like the butterflies. So there's something transforming within you, and that you're being like told to surrender and accept, because something's coming through in another way. All right. It's like unexpectedly. It could be through an old acquaintance here, coming in and bringing you prosperity and abundance. It's because you sought out this pathway. Your miracles are here. All right. Let the light in. That's how I'm hearing it. Like, let the light in. Someone is seeking you out and you're ignoring them. Stop doing that as well. All right, because perseverance is here, good fortune is here, yin and yang is here, the koi fish. It's like you're showing terrific results with something. Whoa, big deal. What's behind adaptability? Your intuition. So let the light in. Your intuition is telling you something. That your inheritance is coming. That's what this is. That's what I'm saying. The 10 of Pentacles came out earlier. You have an inheritance coming in. So that spirit shows their appreciation for what you've been doing here so far. All right. Yeah. They want you to detach more so from being heavily concentrated on having to quickly make a choice. All right. That's where the energy, you lose a sense of control. It's part of the manipulation is what spirit is showing me. I picked up every other card but this one. What's behind these? Escape and versatility. All right. So escape the mindset or the way that you've been thinking about something. All right. I feel like your money is here. It's coming. Like the portal is now. The 1010 portal is like Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know if you're manifesting something and everything comes in multiplied by 10. 10, 10. You know what I mean? It's a big deal. And then what else do we have going on tomorrow? So we have the moon at a quintile over to North Node Pisces. So this would be part of your destiny. We do see the moon in Gemini at a sextile to Neptune and Aries in retrograde. The conjunction with Uranus in Gemini. And again, the trine over to Pluto and Aquarius. So these transits, I'm going to let you know when they're happening. It's all going to be happening a little past midnight. So for some of us, it's going to be while we're sleeping, depending on where you are in the world. But there's a heavy shift that's taking place, and it's all starting at 1:18 a.m. Big deal. Okay, let's get into the tarot. What is it that we need to expect in regards to these insights that we're getting here? Kind of have to fix my makeup. I just messed it all up, but it's all good. See the Ace of Pentacles. Things have been delayed for you in the workplace. Things are about to take off. I've seen the Star and the Sun unexpectedly. Like you have some people that are trying to keep you hindered for whatever reason, working against you behind your back and slowing you down with your resources here. Continuously wanting to delay you for whatever reason. You're going to be successful. The Chariot. I just saw the High Priestess as well. There's something about like your heightened intuitive abilities or something. Ace of Pentacles, you're about to be offered a job opportunity here. Show me more. Two of Pentacles. Once again, you're being warned to remain in control here. Alright, be careful. Two of Pentacles is back with that Jupiter and Capricorn energy. Whoa, what is that? I don't know. Trust your guides. It fell out this way. Trust your guides. Alright. It's almost like don't believe everything that you see. Maybe you didn't trust your guides in the past and saying, well, my intuition isn't taking me anywhere. I'm tired of being controlled, or you know what I mean? And your guides are like, I told you to be patient. You know what I mean? That's like continue to fight on. Continue to create something like that. The Moon card here. Something's going to be illuminated to you. The Four of Swords while you're sleeping. Wheel of Fortune. What is that? What is this all about? It has to do with your intuitive insights and why they were delayed. Because there was a lesson for you to learn here. You were carrying too much of a heavy burden. And again, here's Uranus's energy and where we're going to see the conjunction. Something having to do with like your spiritual path or the wisdom that you've been receiving overall, yeah. Like your mentor, something's changing up in regards to what you do for work. Show me the Eight of Pentacles. I see the Ten of Swords. There's a difficult chapter ending in regards to what you've been doing for work. The Star card is here as well. You're about to get some sort of wish fulfillment, something you've been stressed out about in connection to your lover. It's all manifesting now. Could be with a father figure or legit like an Aries. I don't know if you found out the truth about who this person is or something like that. Alright, it looks like that. It looks like that. What's your issue? I would imagine that's like who your boss is. You know what I mean? Like the type of work that you do and who your boss is. Could be. Show me the Hermit and the Hierophant. Whoa. The Sun and Capricorn and the Two of Wands. It's like you're being assertive towards your accomplishments. What is this Hermit and the Hierophant? The Knight of Cups. That's your mentor. That's who you desire to come in to help you with this foundation. The Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so that's apparently, that's your soulmate. At the end of the day, that's your soulmate too. Yeah. This is about you being committed to your soulmate. Spiritual soulmate. It's like you manifested your person, but you had to go through like difficulties or feel betrayed in the workplace or discriminated in the workplace in order for you to get whatever this is. So your person comes in and they help you, and they're like, didn't I tell you to be patient before? You didn't want to listen to your intuition. I got you. Something's being negotiated in your favor. You've been carrying heavy burdens. Things have been delayed for you, but this new takeoff here, you're going to be utilizing your wisdom, your knowledge for you to build some sort of foundation for yourself. That's what this is. Can I get a date for this week or next week? So it could be by the end of the month. So the 29th, that trine that's happening with like that Mars and Scorpio trining over to the Saturn and Pisces in retrograde with the first quarter moon in Aquarius is a big deal. High Priestess energy here, Ten of Pentacles. I told you. This has to do with like the work that you do spiritually is about to take off. So let other people kind of like laugh at you, or I don't know, something's about to start accelerating. Yeah. Keep your boundaries up. All right, you got a lot of spiritual strength around you at this time too. Protect your energy. Protect your light. Protect your crown, is how I just heard it. Protect your crown. The Knight of Cups. The Page of Swords. The Queen of Swords. You got people watching you here. You might have like, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. If you had recently a conversation, all right, expressing emotions, then that was the right thing to do. You had a victory there. All right, and it looks like, one second, let me just fix this deck up because I feel like they're all over the place. There we go. There we go. Show me this energy. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Cups. Show me this energy. You may have spoken some sort of truth, all right, in regards to a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and that was put in the public eye, or if you recently had a conversation, that was the right thing to do. This person rejected you. Two of Swords. Indecisive here. King of Swords. Death card. Their final decision was that they're ending this. If this is someone that is a soulmate connection here in the 3D and you had a conversation, final decision says this person is ending it with you. Tower, unexpected changes. That was communicated, okay? Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands. So it kind of feels like someone else that's been in the energy of either trying to defend and or protect you, or this is how you defend and or protect yourself from, I'm getting like clapping back or getting upset about whatever was communicated. All right, it's kind of like the best thing for you to do is just kind of like wait. All right, be patient and wait for your ships to come in. And I feel like that's where the change is going to take place. All right, in regards to your career, if someone tries to come back around, if this is an Aries person, that person only wants sex with you. Right. If there is some sort of celebration that's taking place, is how you're overcoming some sort of poverty here. You could have hating ass family that are celebrating that you're broke or going through hardship right now too. These are people from your past, people that you grew up with, and those are the same people you're walking away from. Okay. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Three of Swords, Queen of Wands. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? So you could be assertive towards what you have going on in regards to your finances right now, and having to separate from something that you do creatively. Is that what this is? But your soulmate is trying to tell you to remain strong in this dynamic with the Queen of Wands, because that's where your passion really is. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. You might have like a fire sign coming towards you, or you might feel that you need to chase after who this person is, because this King of Pentacles could be someone that is very abundant, probably has like their own career going, you know what I mean, owns their own business, very abundant. They don't need your help, you need theirs, something like that. Or the way that your money is going to come through is going to be you reconciling with someone here. Okay. Yeah, they're like going to help you, assist you some sort of way in finances. Show me more. There might just be a delay in whatever it is that you feel that you're collaborating with here and building for yourself, because you do need some sort of financial assistance. It's because you already have investments in this, all right? It kind of looks like things took off for you. And if you end up investing with whoever your counterpart is coming in, if someone else has denied you access to their energy, then it looks like that person's coming in to assist you and or reciprocate with you as well. If you patiently wait and there's someone that you truly want to be like married to or committed to, that person will come in. Oh. If you were waiting for that person, there was some sort of conflict in regards to a legal issue that came to an end. I feel like somebody's really, this energy is like a very in and out type of event. It's like 1 minute they want to be with you, 1 minute they don't. It's weird. But you've got other people wanting to collaborate with you in regards to where you're struggling, and that's financially. Somebody's like indecisive whether they, you know what I mean? Someone was very clear that it came to an end. This King of Swords to the Death card, it could have been a Scorpio energy being very clear that something's done. Or if you were dealing with some sort of authority figure, that's all over and done with. What do I need to see about this? Because you have a sense of fear about like needing to go after something that you don't know where it's going. You're kind of like stepping into, you know, murky waters here. Moving forward, doing something independently. 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and 5 of Cups. Yeah, I'm seeing it. That's not a pretty energy. This is like deception being around you and you taking losses on top of losses on top of losses to those that you've been committed to, or with those that you reside with, your family, your tribe, your community, all right? And it kind of feels like no matter which way you turn, there's the backstab, there's someone talking shit about you, there's a sense of like having to do a lot of healing. A lot of healing. Damn. See what I'm saying? So paying attention to your finances is of significance. You got material, plenty of material things coming, but there is a sorrow over a loss. I'm seeing that. Whoever's coming in to assist and or support you, or however you're getting your money, is coming. But it's telling you to pay attention to your finances. Like, be on a budget right now. All right? Because you're going through a major fucking transformation, a major loss. Discord amongst family and friends. And being connected to your wealth. Your wealth is all fucked up. So in December could be a better time for you to come through. All right. With your money or the beginning of your business. All right. That's crazy. Show me your wealth right now. Someone is trying to come between you and something it is that you want. That person could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. Or that's just what this is. If it's a spiritual thing, alright, it kind of feels like somebody wants you to not focus on your creativity and focus on them having control over how you're moving forward in your life. It's fucked up. It's fucking your whole wealth up. Like, you can't do shit. Told you. It's the Capricorn or the Sag. The 9th and the 10th houses. So if you've been on some sort of spiritual journey and you're now having to step back into a position of leadership or trying to like rebuild your reputation or your public image or anything like that, they're fucking you over. And it kind of feels like I just saw the Temperance and the Devil hand in hand. Sagittarius and Capricorn's energy, it would be like fucking spiritual warfare out here for your ass because of what you know, what you've discovered, making it 10 times harder for you. So in the 3D, it looks like the discord is amongst family and friends and fighting over possibly an inheritance. So just move forward with spiritual love here. Something important such as a new job or a raise should be coming in. All right, depression, anxiety, or worry that someone's against you, but your wish fulfillment has already been granted. So if that's what we were speaking about in the very beginning of this reading, and where you have something that you do that's in the spotlight, that's going to start taking off for you. Danger and money matters in October. Great passion, overcoming obstacles, new creative ideas, new ventures, and successful outcome to your problem. I would imagine it had to do with having, like, overcoming whatever was happening with the family dynamic, the family matters. So now things can actually, like, start taking off for you. So this portal opening up could be of significance here. So, okay, let's get into Kipper. Courtship and house, as I see the deck. So if you're reading, I don't know, out of a book, it has to be something that you're bringing knowledge in with. All right, careful discrimination of wisdom. Like, what is wisdom to you? Yeah. It's like how you're receiving guidance and self-determination of that wisdom. Like how it's helping you move forward. It says, diminishing self-reliance so that personal will and freedom of choice are inappropriately sacrificed. Despair. All right, so something leaves you without work. Family room is here. Poverty. Imprisonment. Jesus, are you doing like a fucking bid or something? You don't get to go to work. You gotta stay home. You live in poverty and you're imprisoned. So the 29th being of significance in connection to that imprisonment. Saturn, Pisces, trining Mars. The revenge is loss. I don't know. It's coming through with the privileged lady here. And as I split the deck, the wealthy man. So maybe this is someone that comes in and saves the day. It's kind of giving me you finding someone that you know owns their own business or something that you can go like work for. Because this card says you're in despair. There's like a not hiring energy here. Show me more. This is a problem. Big problem. Show me the not hiring energy. July. Since back in July. Someone was hiring back in July. Are they hiring now? Time to go out and have fun. You were in despair since July. With regards to this family room, dealing with poverty and being imprisoned. I don't... Tell me more. This is craziness. There must have been like fear, worries, or tense situations regarding a family room or a family situation. Keeps coming out. That wish wasn't granted. Maybe you thought you were going to be like moving in with somebody and that didn't happen. You were kept out in poverty. You weren't able to gain any resources because you kept experiencing losses. A stubborn, aggressive person. It could have been an Aries. There's Ram energy here. Wanted to keep you in poverty. Show me more on the Ram. Changes in your life. Maybe the moon in Aries, the full moon in Aries that just took place. Did it leave you in poverty? Or maybe there's a change now coming with that full moon in Aries. Changes in your life. Okay. Show me imprisonment energy. May. Could be involving Taurus and or Gemini. Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. So Aries full moon, Taurus's full moon, Gemini's full moon. Weird, but that's what I'm getting. Period of prosperity and abundance. So this would be like, okay, this is who I am. I'm coming out of poverty. I'm moving forward. Second house, money. Third house, I'm communicating about something. It's weird. All right, so I'm getting from like now up until December would be the full moon in Gemini. 1 second. So full moon in Taurus takes place on November 5th. And then full moon in Gemini is going to take place on December 4th. So something continuously changes as you progress moving forward, overcoming despair, poverty, imprisonment in regards to situations that have happened with your family. Show me the wealthy man and the privileged lady. You're on the right path regarding some sort of aspect in your life with this wealthy man. Show me this privileged lady. Great good fortune. Your destiny has changed. Alright, an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. That person doesn't like to be crossed. More than likely, this person was the Aries. Alright, or that Aries full moon was of significance. Interesting. Time to act. Forces working against you. A two-faced friend. Uh-oh. You don't want to trust this person, but this person has apparently holds to your great fortune. The most difficult part of a situation is over. You're going to be playing a different role. What? Literally, like what? What is happening here? I want Angel Tarot to tell me what's happening here, because this is kind of like contradicting. Since July, you've been in despair without work. It's time to get out and have fun. There was fear or tense situations in regarding your family or the home environment. And I'm seeing that that wish wasn't granted. So you were planning on moving, you didn't move. You were dealing with poverty in regards to dealing with the stubborn ass aggressive person that was having changes happening in your life. Apparently this person is working against you, behind your back or something. Or trying to make you do something against your will. Alright, and then I'm seeing successfully overcoming problems with the full moon in Taurus or Gemini. So November, December. Show me more. So where the trying takes place and where we keep seeing where there's been like some sort of revenge here for loss, that change takes place with that first quarter moon in Aquarius on the 29th, overcoming some sort of imprisonment. The moon is here. So divine revelation reveals the messages and has the power to destroy. So the moon was of significance. The Knight of Wands, that moon in Aries, possibly protection. That's exactly what the moon in Aries is. It's a sense of protection that changed something in your life with you dealing with poverty. Prevents discoveries of secret crimes and or exiles where someone secretly like taking from you. The Chariot. Perseverance and success in conflict, overcoming some sort of adversity. So Archangel Michael here is kind of like protecting you from what the future is to bring in for you overall. Alright. Allows you to persevere towards your goals, overcoming whatever the conflict was here and why there was a wish that wasn't granted. The Nine of Pentacles, submission to higher order, identifies traitors and destroy their plans. Someone tried to work against you, I'm trying to tell you. Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo energy. The Chariot, Jupiter's energy is currently in the sign of Cancer in its exaltation. Okay. Venus is about to step into its domicile in the 7th house. New partnerships, relationships, contracts, business coming in. All right. There's a lot of protection right now because of that full moon in Aries. Tell me more. Fertility and multiplicity protects against despair and helps one be patient. You had to be patient and wait in your turn. I'm telling you, I've seen the sun in Aries with the Three of Wands. You had to wait for something to change. Fertility is going to be of significance as well now. So if you were in this energy of despair, they were telling you be patient, and it had to be with something that took place in July. See what I'm saying? Justice comes into the situation. Truth, made known in the court, causes the innocent to prevail. So somebody left your ass out in the cold, in despair, and in poverty. So now you're getting your lick back, is what it feels like. Or Spirit is bringing something in for you in another way. So where you've been thriving and having all this passion for something and it's been going nowhere because you've been experiencing nothing but losses, the energy is now flipped back, okay, to come and work in your favor so that you successfully overcome a problem here. All right, and it's given me by the month of December where we see full moon in Gemini. Not with that damn bug in front of the damn thing though. take it as resonates. I don't know. Three of Swords. All right, so love and submission. Cures illnesses, influences paternal love, and gives long life. Depending on where your Taurus and Gemini placements are, this is where you're going to see changes. The quickly forgiving God. All right, so if your family wanted you to be submissive to them, but rather you were trying to focus on creating for yourself and building up something for yourself, you had a choice to make. All right, so it kind of feels like your family's dipping out on you if you continue to move forward with the journey that you're on. And if you are taking on this journey, then you're blowing up and it's happening quickly. It was a sacrifice or something that you had to make in order to cure some sort of illness that was happening around you, especially if everybody was working up against you. The Knight of Swords. Intellectual richness protects fertility of women and makes children respectful towards their parents. All right, this could have something to do with like a child-mother dynamic. We saw that earlier. All right, a child-mother dynamic. And or this could have been someone that was meant to teach you something, intellectual richness, teach you a lesson. Knight of Swords, and may have felt that you were being like attacked. The Death card. So there's an ending to a new beginning now, and where something has influenced good health and longevity. All right. So something was transmuted in the energy here. Divine forgiveness obtains friendship and favors of the great, secures your promises with the Hierophant. I like it. The Magician, spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discovering the hidden secrets. So you could be seeing the teacher of alchemy. The Magician. Revelation protects from sadness and gives revelations in dreams. Your dream state is going to be heightened as well. Okay. I'm just curious on what's behind the wealthy man here. Message of concern. Thoughts, official person, courtship. Somebody wants to know what's going on, like in regards to what took place and how and who was taking from you and stealing all your sudden wealth. That's now changing. So again, if you do something for your occupation, hold on a second. This wealthy man wants to stay committed to this privileged lady over here. All right, because there was a message of concern and why this person was thinking and what was taking place in regards to you dealing with an official person that you were in courtship with and residing in a home and where someone had taken your wealth. So now that something's changing in regards to your occupation, the pathway opens up for you to walk away from a false person and choose to remain committed in love, or the expectation at least to that you want to be committed to this person. So if you're on the pathway, show me the pathway of good fortune. The privileged lady in the near future has unexpected income coming in from that wealthy man. All right, receiving high honor. There's a lot of great fortune in connection to children and a mother figure. So again, if your children need to be respectful to the mother figure here, and where there could have been some sort of bad health, that's also going to be changing. All right, there could be a situation ending with the court issue, which that was one of the major concerns with you not being able to go to work, to a labor. And there's a mature man and a main male here having to deal with something that's being adjudicated with a mature woman, rather, in connection to the community receiving a gift. Everybody wins in the end. It's what I'm getting. There's something in regards to like the court issue and how that had to end first, so that way whatever was taking place in the workplace in regards to a mature man and a main male, how there was adjudication going up against this mature woman in regards to a community that is being gifted with something. All right, so this kind of feel like an older couple here that were going up against a younger couple. The privileged lady ends up coming out being expecting some sort of unexpected income. Lots of great fortune and connections back, with their children after a period of bad health. And that would have taken place after the ending of a court issue. Now, the concern in regards to work with this mature man, the mature woman, and this main male, all right, it looks like the community is bringing in some sort of gift because of what took place with those people. Again, lots of good fortune coming in for many people involved is what it looks like. weird. I go in person to apply so people see me, and online out of the ordinary. I've been depressed for years, and the years jobs shut down. Instead of just I guess. I don't know what you're talking about. It kind of feels like there is something going on with the workplace. You've been delayed, in despair, in poverty, closed doors. Now things are opening up. That's what it looks like. Or if you've been dealing with a court issue, this is the reason why you were delayed, because of something going on in regards to an older couple, a younger couple, and now you're partnered with this wealthy man. You're on the right pathway here. Doors are opening up. I think that's what we're talking about. How we're overcoming these problems, not thinking about what took place in the past. Show me the wealthy man's energy. Welcome in, Corinne. Alright, so the wealthy man, that's a spirit. That's your mentor. Alright, they're going to unexpectedly have something change for you in your life here. You didn't understand that that person was your soulmate. Now you do. Okay. That's cute. Alright, so until something was taken care of, you weren't able to close out a cycle with this person. This is the person you're possibly mourning right now. Alright. Or this person was the one that was seeking out revenge against the family members that were kind of going up against each other over here after this purplish lady. Yes. Okay. There's some sort of communication coming in regards to this old acquaintance from the past, in regards to a big inheritance coming in. So what you don't see coming is that you may be reconciling with someone here. Alright. Show me the privileged lady's energy. Somebody didn't realize who you were to them, is what it feels like, up until you did something in the public eye and they actually had to end it with you. Alright, but this spirit, this is your mentor. Okay, so you carry someone's soul with you all the time. It's almost like your protector here. Show me the privileged lady's energy. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Wands. Someone wants to court you. They think you're beautiful. This is the same person that has been trying to control everything around you. Alright, it's because they're planning on coming in to reciprocate something your way. Yeah. Alright, they may have been attached to something negatively in the past, in which it looks like they're overcoming that. Alright, I don't know if this person has specific laws or rules or regulations to follow by with the devil energy here, meaning that they could be working for the government. I don't know. Alright, but there's something going on in regards to why you were in poverty. Alright, if this is you up in this top area here, they're coming in to express and or offer some sort of opportunity to you. It's just been delayed. It wasn't that it wasn't there, it was delayed. Okay. Now, let's get into this Angel Tarot. What was being destroyed here by Archangel Gabriel? Your hidden enemies, clearly. Because it said over here on the Nine of Pentacles that the submission to higher order was helping you identify the traitors and destroying their plans. That's what Archangel Gabriel was doing. Alright, bringing in divine revelation situation. Welcome in, you guys. Show me this energy of, what was the final name? I'm sorry, you guys, one second. Oh, how you were being protected here with the Knight of Wands. How you were being protected. The Knight of Pentacles by things being delayed for you. They were like protecting you by delaying things. Show me Archangel Michael's energy here and where you were persevering. In work. Alright, so in your workplace, you continue to persevere there. That's where your focus was. And it looks like because you were submissive to higher order, and this is how you destroyed whoever's plans was to come in and, you know, hurt you in some sort of way. Yeah. It looks like you ascended past that. Moving in the energy of love. I like it. Alright, show me fertility. And multiplicity, protecting against despair and helps one be patient with the Ace of Wands. So this has been your passion once again. Yeah, your passion for work. Okay. Show me justice with the invocable God here. Yeah, justice for all the loss that you've been experiencing. I told you this is on a spiritual level, you guys. All right, so love and submission cures illnesses, influences paternal love, and gives long life. All right, the Fool card, this is your brand new beginning. All right, over top of that Three of Swords. So you sacrificed a lot here. You get to have a brand new beginning. All right, and then we're going to look at the Knight of Swords and where there's an intellectual richness and where there's protection. It's showing me the King of Cups. Protects fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. The King of Cups. So there could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy that's more so playing in the field of protecting, all right, a feminine energy or the fertility of this woman in order to make the child respect the parent, something like that. All right. Show me the King of Cups energy. The Three of Swords. That's why the Three of Swords is over here, your brand new beginning. The only way you were able to have your brand new beginning was to be submissive, all right? To sacrifice this person in order to bring some sort of respect towards a parent, something like that. Show me the Death card, the ending to this new beginning, and how it influences health and longevity. The Nine of Cups, you get what you desire now. The Five of Swords, it came with, you had to, you know what I mean? You had to pay something out. You had to detach from something, rather, in order to get what you wanted. And the person you detached from was this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Because this person had all to do with some sort of attack. Knight of Swords. And it could have been the person you were involved with in love or something like that. Love and submission is where the Fool card said you had to have a brand new beginning. Show me the Fool card. Temperance. You have to learn how to be patient. It's over here. It's back again. Patient in what you do for work. Tell me what you do for work. It's your passion. It's the same thing. It's like bouncing around here. Show me your passion. There's something about communication here. All right, and things that had taken place in the past. So however you were expressing yourself, overall, that's where your celebration is. Okay? That's how you were protecting yourself. The energy is all out here. Yeah. Protecting yourself possibly from an Empress or mother figure. All right, it could have been a legal issue, creating justice. All right, bringing the truth known in court and how you were being attacked by whoever this Knight of Swords person was, which was this King of Cups that you had to kind of sacrifice. Even if you loved this person, you still had to leave them. That's why something's taken off for you here. Okay? Yeah, that's the person you were residing with in the home. That's the person you were committed to a marriage. So instead of committing to your marriage, you committed to your tribe, to your community. Your community became your family. That's where you're getting your Ten of Pentacles. Kind of sucks, but moral of the story is there was a sacrifice here. Show me revelation. Protects from sadness. Gives revelation in dreams. So your dream state, your heightened intuition could come in. Truth. The truth happened in regards to what the betrayal was. Ten of Swords. You were getting revelations in your dreams. How you were supposed to be speaking your truth here. Show me spiritual wisdom. That's exactly what it was. Spiritual wisdom and magic. Helping one gain wisdom in discovering the hidden secrets that were happening that you couldn't see. That's what you were being protected from. That's how you were kind of like, you know what I mean? Keep a boundary up from what you couldn't see. And it says divine comfort gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. You had enemies working behind your back the entire time. Could have been your family. It was your family. They were using your intuition to work against you. Possibly even in court. And all that spiritual wisdom and knowledge that you had, they used it against you. In order for you to make the sacrifice so that you can make your money. It was all just an illusion. It was all supposed to be kept a secret from you. but you come out winning in the end. See what I'm saying? Yeah. It sucks because you literally had to make a sacrifice and your family forced you to do it. Okay? The sacrifice of you having to go down a spiritual journey is not pretty. It's not. You got to give up everything and everybody. Kind of makes me sad because I had a conversation with my children's father today, and he said that I chose to turn my back on everybody, so now I have to figure out my own pathway, which is very true. But I'm okay with that. I feel like I made the right choice. And for those that seek to come back around and seek my forgiveness, those will be the people that I open myself up to. I'm going to forgive myself first for allowing myself to deal with what I've experienced so far. And there's two different perspectives here, obviously. All right, so if you're dealing with the difficulties in the matter at hand, it has to be that this wealthy man is coming in to bring you lots of abundance, and you're going to be seen as this privileged lady. If this is you in the reading, if this is you that experience any type of despair, poverty, dealing with family, and feeling imprisoned, you got good fortune coming your way. And you're on the right path in regards to being connected with that wealthy man. Wow. So it came out in the very beginning of the reading that there's going to be a unexpected change, okay? Where you were going to be in the spotlight for something, possibly creating with the universe, and however that works out. But I feel like this is all coming by the end of October. All right. Said, oh, well, you need to go get your life together. That's what I was told today. So I'm going to go get my life together. Craziness. I'm going to go get our life together. All right, one more small spread, you guys. Privileged lady, great fortune out here again. Courthouse, box. Somebody can't get you off their mind. And it could be someone that you were going up against here. Somebody's probably thinking about like taking you to court for a child so that they can receive some sort of son-in-law. Get ready for those changes as well. It's non-stop. The minute you hit jackpot, finally, after everybody's stealing from you, they'll come back and take from you again. That's just the way the fucking cookie crumbles. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.